Hello, welcome to part 8 of my Authoritarian Venice playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, The Road to 56. In part 7, we took out France and their faction with our Comintern comrades because I guess they didn't have Napoleon Bonaparte to save them this time. And now in part 8, we're probably going to fight the German Empire a little bit more. We now have access to their territory thanks to our new borders here. Well, we're going to use France to attack them from Alsace-Lorraine. And speaking of France, it was broken up. Well, France was broken up altogether. They lost. The French Commune exists, but we control southern France. We control it for Venice. Andorra broke away from France. They were a puppet of the French, I believe. And now Navarra is its own country. Brittany is its own country. And we basically took over all the French colonial empire, basically. Like you can see Syria here, Chad, Dahomey, the Ivory Coast, like everything the French had in Africa, all of their colonial domains over there. That's all now puppets of Venice, so we'll see how that works out for us. And so now we're going to move all of our divisions to the border in Alsace-Lorraine, and hopefully we'll be able to overrun them very fast because they're busy fighting in Scandinavia. Let's go up there and you can see what I mean. See this huge front in Scandinavia. Pretty brutal fight, it appears, anyway. And so we gotta defeat the Germans. And once we defeat the Germans, to defeat the Central Powers faction altogether, we gotta go all the way to Asia to fight the Japanese. Let me see here. Let me see. The Japanese. Okay, yeah, once Germany falls, we have to fight the Japanese shogunate who is fighting the Soviet Union. And they're making a lot of gains there, for sure. Yeah, they're definitely advancing. Good news is that the Central Powers is basically at war with both us and the Anschluss faction, which consists of the USA and a lot of other countries such as Norway, Romania, Siam, Philippines. Well, they're a puppet of the USA, so they're always going to be involved usually. And, well, Honduras, Nicaragua. Who else? Not Nicaragua, but they have, I think, New Zealand and Australia in the Anschluss. So it's going to be the Comintern and Anschluss versus the Central Powers. There was also a couple of other factions. There was the Humanité Unie, which was the faction of the French. They're gone because they became a puppet. Now they basically had their faction destroyed. And the South American Confederation, who also had their faction destroyed, and that was led by Colombia. But anyway, let's now unpause and get our units to the border with the Germans. Also, we have a war goal on Andorra. We have a war goal on Andorra because they broke away from us, so I guess we'll attack them maybe. They may join have these units spawn here, we'll deploy there. They may join let's get a commander for our units. New commander, Giuseppe Sartori. Lead these troops, please. Go to Andorra. They were defeated. They were a puppet of France, but we got them in a peace treaty. Then they declared independence, so we got to invade them. But when we attack them, they may join the Central Powers, which is whatever. And we have a war goal on them. Modify government. Let's get a tank designer, get an armor company. And for our manpower at this time, we're having to use a lot of manpower for our wars. We're scraping the barrel. And I think altogether for this, what is basically World War II in this timeline, we have lost over 1 million soldiers. Let me see here. This is a different war, I think. That's not it. Is this it? Is this it? Let me see here. Let me check. No, we've lost. Where is it at? Where are we? Here. Okay, 9,701k. We're almost at 1 million losses. Quite a lot of units have died. A lot of soldiers have been killed in the fighting, but we are winning at this point. We just need to push the German Empire, who is going to be busy in Scandinavia, from France, and we also need to go help the Soviets out in Asia. Who are the Japanese fighting besides the Soviets? Anyone at all nearby? No. No, they're fighting. Okay, never mind. Andorra joined a Comintern plan we had. So I don't know why they joined the Comintern, but whatever. Let's send these 5 divisions here from the Phoenician 6th Army and give them to the 3rd Army, I guess. These are garrison units. What am I doing? Send them to the garrison forces we have. And these garrison units are just here to basically do area defense for our ports, and we have a lot of them now, especially since at this point we control part of France, like Bordeaux and La Rochelle. We have those places under our control. Anyway, our main army group is going to get set up on the border with Germany and then start attacking. Where's our Air Force? We need them too. Get these planes here, move them all to the... We need to make more planes, don't we? We've had a lot of them take casualties. Move these planes here to move them all to this air base in Champagne. Well, except for the naval bombers, they're going to stay where they are. Move them to the Alsace-Lorraine air base, actually. Except for the torpedo bombers, they'll stay where they are. Don't go yet. Stay there. Just watch the English channel. Stay there. And this group's going to move here also to medium bomber wing that has no planes in it. And there we are. So all of Venice's military is getting ready to go. Our Navy is just going to be on standby. Ultimately, I'm going to keep them back until we have to fight the Japanese. They'll just really be available as a force we can have to establish naval supremacy when that time comes. And yeah, so the Socialist Republic of Gambia joined the Comintern. I think they were part of the Allies, which was a faction led by the British, but they left the Allies, and we were the leader of the Allies. Then we disbanded the Allies because none of the other countries left in the faction after the British abandoned the faction, basically, would join us in our wars. So we disbanded the Allies and joined the Comintern like the British did. And that's how we became best buddies with the Soviet Union as a authoritarian country. We're not communists or anything. We just have a red and yellow flag. I guess that's the only relation we really have. No hammer and sickle, though. And let's begin our attack now before the Germans are ready to go. Can we advance? Are they at war with the Germans? Yes, they are. So let's break out here quickly, gain some ground, make a bigger front line possibly, push hard into Baden, and then Württemberg. The Germans are not going to be ready for us, fortunately. So just advance into their heartland, the Moselland, and go as far into their territory as we can. Gambia has been called into the war. Alright. And we're pushing in now, along with the Soviets. Get to Frankfurt, maybe, if we can get there. That'd be ideal. Push, please. Improved artillery upgrade 2 is done. Let's research some more stuff. Let's get, I don't know, plane-related stuff. Let's get naval torpedo bombers. Let's get carrier-capable dive bombers. No, that doesn't work. Let's just get medium. Let's get basic engine for our tanks. And do we need anything for our military doctrine? Do we need any of that? Land doctrine. Okay, we got that all unlocked, so no, we're good there. We do need a Spirit of the Army, though. Let's get Tip of the Spear. No. What do we get here? Let's get proper heritage. No. Quick improvisation, maybe. Professional officer corps. Let's just get State Serbs. I gotta think of something here. Let's get elevated engineering corps for higher entrenchment speed and Spirit of Division Command. Let's acquire maybe Victory. No, that's not going to work. Infiltration, assault, aggressive reconnaissance. That may be good for us. Yeah, that might be good for the Army. Navy needs something as well. Let's give them integrated designers. Yeah, let's do that. Or the Spirit of the Navy. And so we continue our war now. Our units are advancing. The Germans don't have much of an army here, and Somalia, the Socialist Republic of Somalia, joined the Comintern. We're pushing out now. Keep pushing. The Comintern's getting some new members. It does not look good for the Central Powers. Germany especially. I guess the Germans are just busy. I'm wondering if they're helping out the Japanese a lot with their units in Asia. Not so sure. And maybe they are. I don't know. Let me see. No, it doesn't seem... Okay, they have a few there. But they may regret having them there, because they're going to need them more in the home front. They weren't really ready for this war at all. There's a Manchurian division in Stuttgart. Let's take Bavaria. Can we accomplish that, maybe? Take Bavaria. Take all of it. Take everything in Germany, really. Let's set up a new... What is it? A new order. A new offensive line. Get these units here. And just go like this. And push immediately. Just go, go, go. Military access from the USA, sure. You can move troops to our territory, I don't care. We're pushing deep into Germany. Well, it's continuing anyway. The Germans aren't really doing a good job at stopping us. Lend-Lease canceled from Siam, okay. Research now. Let's research something. Let's research Field Hospital 3, because we can. And how's our Air Force doing? State of Angola has called someone into a war, I think. They're doing something. Take Bitburg. Keep breaking through German lines. Go up to this place up here. Any resistance? And no real resistance yet, somehow. Will the French puppets... Will France hold up give some land, give control of state? Ask for control of state. Give us Baden and Moselland. We need it, so give it, please. Give it to us. They refused. Never mind then. I guess we'll just have to fight for everything. We're pushing. We're still pushing hard. Can our units push any faster? Let's have this battle plan be aggressive now, because we really need to be as fast as possible for this offensive before the Germans can really react to our attack. Andorra was called into the war by the British, the Union of Britain. And who wants to enter the war? Gambia, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics wants us to do something. I'm not sure what. Keep pushing. Get to Berlin, maybe. Can we just walk to Berlin? Or maybe able to pull it off. I don't know. Let's go to Berlin. Do we have any cavalry? We mainly have just infantry. There's some Japanese tank divisions here. Wow. They're really helping out the Germans, aren't they? Push here. Go to Munich. Take Munich for Venice and for France. What a French commune. Keep pushing. Never stop. Take Wuppertal. And also take Essen. Ostreichland. East Rhineland's going to fall. And yeah, the Rhineland in general is not looking too good for the Germans right now. They're going to lose it very soon. Like we took the Rhineland for France. That's now under control by Comintern forces. And so stop moving back. Keep attacking. And now I think the Soviet Union controls this land somehow, or they gave states up to the Soviet Union. Not entirely sure. Keep attacking here. Push. Stop moving back. Keep attacking. Just break through their lines. They have no one defending anything, barely. Keep attacking. Don't stop being aggressive. Be more aggressive. That's all you gotta do, guys. Be more aggressive. Let's change our front lines once more, because we have an area down there where we weren't really defending that. So our troops are here. Activate the order, and let's push. Keep pushing. There we go. Activate it, and go. So push, please. That's all you guys gotta do. Push as hard as you can, and break through the enemy defenses, as we've been doing. And so we're going to take Frankfurt, maybe. We may be able to get it. I don't know. We're trying to get it. Take this province up here, province over there. And Wuppertal, there is a unit in Essen now, but we already have it under our control. And where's our Air Force at? How are they doing? Let me see. They are they're not watching the right place. Okay, great. That really helps. Focus all on Germany, except for the torpedo bombers. Move this force up to the Rhineland, where the air base is there. Move the planes there. Go to Rhineland. Take these planes up here as well. And it should get some pressure off of that place in France. And just focus on pushing back the Germans in southern Germany with our Air Force. How many planes do they have up? None. They're not opposing us, really, so that's good. Keep pushing. Take over everything. 70 divisions in this battle here. Well, in this advance. 62 support equipment. Lend-Lease from Mexico. Take it. That's great. Do we have any planes we need to do anything with? Like make a new air wing, possibly. Maybe we could do something with that, not entirely sure. Torpedo bombers, no. Maritime patrol, no. 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 Well, dive bombers. Get a new dive bomber air wing set up in Germany, in the Rhineland, and push. Just push hard and focus on southern Germany. Just really concentrate our air power there and break through their lines just by using tons and tons of planes as for close air support. Push into Munich, please. Get to Munich. Just get to Munich. Fight this Manchurian division. We're fighting for Augsburg now. Augsburg, which is being held by a few divisions, I believe. And the Germans are not doing too good still. They're still suffering. They're suffering so bad here. Get to Munich. Just get there. Use close air support. How important are the planes in this advance? Let's see. We have planes not doing nothing there. Planes here. They have 108 planes available. Oh, they have 216 planes here. Conceive cruisers is done in the focus tree. Now let's do what can we do? Let's do motorized support. Get that done. Keep pushing. We're running into some issues here. One unit may need to fall back, but we can get an encirclement maybe. If we can pull it off, that would be great. Get that encirclement, please. Keep pushing. We're doing fine with manpower for now. Maybe we can encircle this one Manchurian division. Gotta get what we can done there. Push. Okay, now the Germans are fully sending some more units down here. But they should be weaker everywhere else because of the fact they're having to send more troops here. And the Soviets aren't really advancing in Scandinavia like we'd hoped they would. But it's whatever. Someone was shot down. The Serene Republic of Venice, one of our aces, shot down an enemy pilot. And I think the Anzus is advancing in Scandinavia. The Germans are having to deal with that. They're also still stuck on the front lines in Finland. But they're going to lose Norway and part of Sweden, which they took control of. We're pushing still. Pushing hard. Germans are losing more and more ground, which is not good for them, obviously, because this is their heartland, the core parts of Germany, where all their factories and manpower are. So the more states they lose here, the worse off they ultimately are, because this is where they get all their manpower from. All their military factories are here. So it's going to be terrible for them. Use force attack for this army. Push into Munich, please. Take over Bavaria. Over Bayern for Venice. Well, the Soviet Union technically, but we're the ones doing all the fighting. We better get a lot of war score out of this, is all I can say. Push here, drive back that Japanese division who's in Germany, because they're an ally of Germany. And there's a German division now. Let's push them back as well. We just got to get to Berlin and take the rest of these important cities the Germans have. Keep pushing. We got Munich. Now let's push here, south of Munich, overrun that one division, and push out of Munich maybe. Push this one division here, and try to encircle that Manchurian division. We might be able to pull it off. Can we get any further into Frankfurt? No, we're running into issues there. Not enough resources. We need rubber. Get it from the Dutch East Indies maybe. Good, that'll work. Wild ace appears. Who dares wins. Great, we have a new ace. Push into Dortmund. Maybe get a encirclement. Essen has fallen to the advance of the Venetians. That's what I like to see. Keep pushing and overrun them for the sake of Venice. Keep moving. Attack here near Munich. Well, east of Munich. And can we have this encirclement done? Okay, it's not going to be an encirclement, but we're going to keep overrunning these units. And the German divisions are just suffering here big time. They just don't have air support, maybe. Maybe that's why they're not faring too well. Plus, they're fighting like, what, 3 fronts, technically? Yeah, they're losing ground in Norway for sure. Let's not worry too much about the Germans, though. After all, the Venetian military is flooding into their country. And the German Empire, yeah, they're just getting beat up hard. Meanwhile, the Japanese are doing relatively well, although they have a long way to go before they beat the Soviet Union, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. They did get Vladivostok, though, so good for them, I guess. Yeah, they have it under their control. But once we start going over to Asia and helping out our allies, the Japanese are probably going to get smashed hard and broken apart. We gotta probably we'll let the Soviets fight the Japanese. We'll probably end up fighting a lot of these Chinese warlords who are part of the the People's Front. Okay, whatever. We'll help them out with the People's Front. And People's Front with the Xinjiang clique, they can push down into the Japanese shogunate. So after we defeat the German Empire, we'll go help them out there. But anyway, back to Germany. We are pushing more and more. There's some Germans that got encircled in, where's this at? The East Rhineland, and they're gone, so keep pushing here. Let's go to the northern part of Germany now. Capture, Capture Emden and Wilhelmshaven? Yeah, Wilhelmshaven. Capture that and take the rest of Bavaria. Destroy these divisions here, maybe, if they oppose us too much. And yeah, things are going very well for us somehow. I thought we'd be doing worse, but apparently we're not. Let's take Munster, Bielefeld, and Hamm and Westfalen. Push there, push everywhere we can. I think the Soviets are giving us air support, along with our own Air Force doing their thing. And how is that looking? Okay, how many planes do they have in the sky? I'm not sure, really, but they're heavily outnumbered. Okay, yeah, we have tons of Soviet planes here. 3,000 planes are doing 3,000 active fighters, 7,000 active bombers, well, 700 active bombers, and 1,600 support planes. Meanwhile, the Germans have 99 support planes, 1,568 fighters, and 100 bombers. So clearly, I don't think the Japanese Air Force is really here, but the Comintern Air Force is all. Well, the Comintern Combined Air Force is all over the place in southern Germany, especially. That may explain why we're making so much progress, I would imagine. And we're pushing into northern Germany. We took Emden. We got to take Wilhelmshaven, take Bremen, take that for Venice. Move on Hamburg now. Take Hanover. Use force attack for the 4th Army. Can we get more divisions made, please? We need actual divisions. Like, yeah, we need to get more infantry divisions made, not just garrison troops. I mean, we should have the equipment for it at this point. Get like maybe 7 more, and that'll be it. We only have so much manpower to go around, so get those units deployed. And yeah, there we are. Can Frankfurt fall, please? No. Germany is really trying to hold on to it. And in our air doctrine tree, we're doing, I think, battlefield support. Okay, that's done. What am I doing? What do I have then? What can I even do? Okay, let's do, yeah, battlefield support. That's done now. Done with the air doctrine tree and all that fun stuff. Now let's go to the SRD tab in our research tree and let's complete great works to get higher factory output. And the SRD tab is a special thing that's only really found in the Road to 56 mod. It's not in Vanilla Hoi 4. Keep pushing here. Overwhelm these tanks. We have tons of it. It's ridiculous. Our infantry divisions are just getting so much help here, more or less. And the Germans, okay, just get through these tank divisions maybe. Okay, wow. They're actually stopping one of our other divisions, but they're losing ground themselves. Do we take all of Bavaria? No, we have some troops that got encircled. Great, so push them. Encircle these units here. Attack them, please. Save our units, or not. They're not attacking. There we go. Took them a second to get the order out. But there they are. Get these units encircled that are near Austria. And that would be very bad for the Germans because they'll lose, like, what, 3 divisions maybe? Or at least 2. So let's build some more factories in our country. Build some more military factories in Veneto, Lombardy, South Tyrol, and Venice. Where else? Istria, Authoritarian, and the Ljubljana. I think Italy got that from Yugoslavia at some point, and we essentially took it from them. Keep pushing. Push for Venice. Let's take more ground up here. Oh wow, we're going to take Wilhelmshaven pretty soon. Take Bremen. It's fallen to our troops now. We got to make more stuff. Or no, that's just an old thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of this low manpower notification. Resistance is an issue. Whatever. How bad is the resistance? Let me see here. Occupied territories. It is pretty rough in Italy, I'm not going to lie. Can we get some support with that? Maybe. Possibly. Maybe we could have some of that. Possibly. Yeah, that would be terrific if we could. USSR, you want to help out with that, please? Some garrison support. I know you have tons of manpower typically in Hearts of Iron 4. They have what? They have 1 million manpower. Just give us some. We need garrison support. They say no. Let's take some. We'll get some garrison support from our puppets, maybe. Where are they at? Kingdom of Morocco, garrison support. They don't have enough manpower, I think. Shad? No. Okay, that was, Upper Volta will give us foreign manpower. Thank you, Upper Volta. 5,000 manpower. Thank you. Support from the Congo, 8,000 manpower. Thank you. Gabonese Republic. Need some manpower too. Everyone should help out here. All of our puppets in Africa. Is that enough manpower? Is it? Not entirely sure. Let's get some units from Syria though. Syria will give us what? They'll give us how much manpower? They give us 5,000. Okay, does Syria have a unique focus tree in this mod? Okay, I don't think they do. I was just curious. I was wondering. They seem to have they do have leader portraits though, I will say that. It appears that way. Can we get support from Lebanon as well? No, they're a puppet. Well, they'll give us garrison support anyway. They're a puppet of the Soviet Union, so I initially thought they would. Okay, 12,000 manpower. 12,000 manpower for garrison support will help out definitely. Keep pushing here. We've taken Hanover. Keep moving toward Germany. Get closer and closer there. And all of Bavaria is nearly ours. Let's destroy these divisions down here. Get them out of the war. Just encircle them. Get gone, please. Push here. Keep advancing. And surround these troops in Bavaria once and for all and destroy this, what I imagine is a German army down here. Push here. Surround these troops. There's militia units there. Destroy them. Not sure if the Germans have been training a lot of militia, but we're definitely seeing more of them as we advance deeper and deeper into Germany. Maybe they're making like a last stand with them because they're just very easy divisions to make. They're easier to make equipment for and train, I think, than infantry. Let's move this cavalry up here. That regiment of cavalry is going to go to Erfurt. And let's also get some more cavalry made here and get them 10 combat with by adding another cavalry battalion. That's done. Make a couple cavalry regiments. The Mach-League has called the German Empire into something. Get like 5 cavalry regiments, and that'll be all we need. Well, we'll just use them for budget motorized, basically, because they don't need to actually have motorized. They just need support equipment and weapons. They just need weapons. They may not even need support equipment unless they have regiments. I mean, companies in them. Let's get small arms 42 researched. That's going to be done. And Bavaria is nearly almost all defeated. Well, we've almost secured Bavaria. These troops down here. Oh, Austria's fighting now. Wow. So the Pact of Rome is fighting against Austria, and that consists of the Federal State of Austria, the Kingdom of Hungary, and China, who is fighting the Soviet Union in the Comintern, as well as everyone in the Japanese faction. I think the Soviet Union, no, not the Soviet Union. China attacked all of the Chinese warlords and Japan at the same time, so they sort of got capitulated because of that, and so that's what happened to them. Let's keep pushing here. Going to gain some more ground. Immigrant influx. Okay, got some manpower from that. Push here. We're pushing as hard as we can, really. And we've surrounded these divisions in Bavaria. They're going to get destroyed by us and the Austrians. That's good. We're going to make a new front line after this for sure. Once we take all of, what is this? Neither Baron? North Bavaria, I want to say it is, maybe called. Not entirely sure. Push here, though. Take these troops out, maybe. Keep advancing, please. Do we still need planes in southern Germany at this point? Do we? Yes? No? Well, let's take them all up to... Okay, keep some planes in southern Germany. We'll do that, but eventually we're going to move them to northwest Germany and move into that air region up there. Keep pushing, get to Hanover, please. That's all you got to do, guys. All you got to do. And we have some equipment we need to be producing, but we're not producing it. What do we need? What do we need? Medium bombers. Let's start making some medium bombers then. The Cyclogna Italian bomber. Well, we're going to make that medium bomber now. We'll set up a factory to make it once we have one ready. Keep pushing, get these units up here. And yeah, we need to make a new front line called Bavaria. Is fully secure by the Comintern in Austria. Set up this line here. And push hard into the heart, well, into more or less into eastern Germany. And we may need to eventually go and take, we may need to eventually send a naval invasion to Königsberg and take that for the Comintern. If we're going to end this war, it may come to that. I hope it doesn't, but we may have to do all that. Pushing here, pushing everywhere. Hamburg has fallen to the Venetian advance. Take Kiel as well. Not Kiel. And get Lubeck, get that as well for Comintern, and that's going to be a win for Venice. This invasion has gone very smoothly, I will say that. Germany is just so overextended, the German Empire is, and it's just not going good at all for Wilhelm III. He's doing about as well as his father in World War I, so that's pretty rough for him. And what's this about? Battle of the English Channel, and the Battle of the English Channel we lost. We sunk a submarine, I think, that belonged to the Italians. They're probably having some units that are in exile with the Germans and the Central Powers. Keep pushing here. Push down to Bavaria now, going into Thuringia. Go there. Take Brunswick. Brunswick's going to fall. Let's just have this unit march toward Berlin, and take... Okay, never mind. Okay, yes, what am I saying? Go toward Berlin, please. Take Erfurt, and Weimar. Take that for Venice. And the Soviet Union, move this unit down here. Get an encirclement, maybe? Okay, never mind. It's not going to matter. Push this unit back, though, and drive them back. We're having some units move toward Kylemore. We're going to take Lubeck eventually, once it's possible. Use force attack. Good. Push here, or we can't. We have no supply, no organization for them. Push into Denmark, I guess. Take that and put that under the control of the Central Powers, maybe. And really helping out the Soviet Union. If we weren't here, the Soviet Union would probably not be as far as they were into Germany. Also, France would still be a country. Well, it is a country, but I mean, France at its full power. We really helped out the Comintern by joining it, honestly, as Venice. Keep pushing here, get toward Berlin. Can we capture it? Please, get there. Get toward Berlin, all you gotta do. Take it for Venice. Get there. Are the Germans gonna even stop us? So we have an encirclement down here. Good. Destroy this division. What even is this? Is this the 33rd Infantry Division? Is gonna fall. Keep sending troops to fall Leningrad. That's not good for the Soviets. Who took that? The Japanese? Yeah, the Japanese took Leningrad. Okay, well that's fascinating, but I don't know if they'll be able to hold it. And the Soviet Union is still going to be a long way off from being actually defeated, although they are losing ground in Asia even more as time goes on. It's the Soviet Union. It's massive. They can afford to lose some cities here and there. Are we going to get to Berlin? No, this division's going to stop us. How dare they? Are we going to move it all? Take Brandenburg at the very least. We'll take that for Venice. Keep advancing. Push. Just keep pushing. And we're going to get there. A couple provinces away. Take Brandenburg, then take Berlin. That's the plan. Take Leipzig as well, then go to Chemnitz. Push this unit here. Well, push back these divisions here maybe at some point. Get to Brandenburg, please, and then move into Berlin. That's all you got to do. 49th Infantry Division for Venice is going to be tasked with taking Berlin, and Czechoslovakia has joined the Comintern. That's bad for the Germans, for sure. The Comintern is just doing really well in this playthrough. They just have tons and tons of faction members, and they're more than likely going to join the war and push in from the south. Take Leipzig. I mean, we still have tons of war score, so there's that. Can we take Berlin, though? Is anybody even there? No. So Venice is marching into Berlin. We marched into Paris. Now we march into another capital of a major power, which is amazing. And so, well, we also had to take Rome, obviously. So we've taken Rome, Paris, and now Berlin. At the rate we're going, just get there, please. Okay, Berlin has fallen to the advance of the Soviets, technically, but we did take it as Venice. And I think I'm going to end my video here for part 8 for for my Authoritarian Venice playthrough and the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, The Road to 56. You can check out the mod in the video description. The link is there. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.